Hello, guys. So this is me giving you or coming here to give you an update in regards to the trial of Timileyin Ajayi Daniels or Timileyin Daniels Ajayi, who took the life of Salome Adaidu. So, like I reported in my previous video, that he appeared in court a few days ago. In fact, on the 17th of March, that was where the trial started. So he appeared in court, and people were like, "Oh, he looked different. He looked different." But I can guarantee you guys, he is the same guy. So let's dive into what has been happening in regards to the trial. Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome back again to my channel. My name is Wemimo, and I'm also known as That Mama 5 and also known as TMO5 Kanduko. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back. So today, I thought I'll just bring the I was waiting if the case or his trial was going to exit the days that they were in court for. So Salome Adaidu's death, the trial commenced on the 17th of March, and it went on for 3 days from the 17th to the 19th of March. I Like I said in previous video, we saw a video of Timileyin Ajayi being led to the court, and people were like, "Oh, it looked different. It looked different. It looked different." And for those of you who are not following this case, please, I'm going to leave I think I'm going to create a playlist about this case, and I'll attach it in the card so that you can have an up-to-date knowledge about the case if you're just hearing about this case or if you're new to my channel, so you can follow the story. All right. So the 19th of March was the third day of the trial. And according to the news that I found online or that I found from the TV stations, the defense opened the floor and starting the case against, obviously saying that Timileyin Ajayi did not commit the crime and stuff like that. However, when the prosecutor started the case, they stated that Timileyin was the only witness that was questioned. It was the only witness in his own case. Can you imagine? So the defense opened the floor saying that Timileyin claimed that Adaidu visited him as his girlfriend, and we've all known we've heard about what Salome Adaidu's family said, that if Timileyin was, or if Salome was dating Timileyin, they will have known. They will have known. And you allowed your thought and opinion in regards to that, but they claimed that no, Salome was not dating Timileyin. However, in this case, Timileyin claimed that yes, Salome visited him as his girlfriend, and that he could not recollect or he could not recall the events that transpired from his house to when he went to the police station. And I think for me, I think I knew where this case was going to head to. I think I knew what his defense were going to stand on from the moment he was arrested by those people who arrested him with Salome Adaidu's parts. You remember he was sitting in the truck and they were questioning him, and it was looking like somebody who was drunk. Yeah, it was looking like somebody who was drunk in crime. You guys remember? I will see if I can find a snippet of that video and I'll put it here. When he was being questioned, when he was caught with the part that they found him with, they were asking him questions and it was like acting incoherent. It was acting as if he had suddenly lost his memory. Like, what, we all Nigerians, we all knew that this was what the defense is going to, claim that was happening to him. So that's Timileyin saying that he did not remember what transpired from his house up until he landed in police station. So during this trial, Timileyin Ajayi was questioned about the equipment that were found in his flat, in his house, and he denied ownership of those things. All the tools that he used to commit the crime that he committed, he denied the ownership of it. And if this crime were to have happened in a sane country or in a country where there is, obviously, if this kind of crime were to have happened in the United Kingdom, they would have been able to carry out forensics, like, fingerprints to ascertain. I mean, that was his house, right? That was his flat. He lived there. People around that area knew he lives in that house. So for his defense to actually try and use the idea of that he was not sane and that he denied owning those Obe Atia, that no, like those tools that they found that he used to take the life of Salome, for him to deny ownership of those things, I'm not surprised. Okay, so according to the journalists and according to what transpired in court, the newscasters or the news channels said that both sides are awaiting, that the judge is awaiting both sides of the prosecutor and the defense counsel before the judge can reach a final judgment. So prosecutors for family of Salome Adaidu maintain that Timileyin Ajayi is sane and that the case against him has been established because all of the evidences against him, like, it was found with the evidence, it was found with the specimen, and then they went to his house and they found the remaining stuff. So
Defense counsel Barrister Joseph Bisong opened the defense before Justice Simon Abuki at the Lafayette High Court. During examination, Ajayi, the sole witness, claimed Adaidu visited him as his girlfriend, but said he could not recall events from his house to the police station. On the cross-examination, he denied possessing the cutlass and knives allegedly used in the crime. Speaking to journalists, the Legal Aid Council's defense team said they await final addresses from both sides before judgment.
Anyway, so I think TVC News also reported this case on their website as well. So the court was the case was, or the trial was being held in High Court 2 in Lafia, where he's been charged with one count of culpable homicide. And like I said, the trial took 3 days. And yes, the Timileyin Ajayi is allegedly responsible for the unaliving of Salome Adaidu. And like I said previously in my previous video, they were able to call 5 witnesses on the second day of the trial, and they were able to provide 19 exhibits, which was admitted by the court. And also on the Wednesday, when they presented Timileyin Ajayi as the only witnesses, and obviously, like I said, it was only witnesses in his own case, and they cross-examined him, and he denied not being aware of what happened, and he also denied not being the owner of the tools that he found, or the tools that were found in his house. And the thought of him, and the fact that he's claiming that Salome came as like visited him as his girlfriend. Like, I would have loved for the friends of Salome Adaidu to be able to come out, because I want to believe that Salome has friends. And I've always maintained that when a girl is madly in love, she will talk about the man she's going after or she's with. Okay, she will at least have a friend that she would mention it to. So with that being said, according to Timileyin, he stated that he only recovered consciousness at the hospital in Lafia while in police custody, and he refused to give his comments while in sound mind. So like I said, we all know as Nigerians, we know that this case was going to end this way. However, the prosecutors cross-examined him, and they were certain that they will be able to demonstrate that he was of sound mind when he committed the offense and made the statement. So I'm going to leave a short video here of the prosecutor.
That it was just absolute denial. He said he cannot remember any of the things that transpired. However, we found that we can, prove that he's somebody of sound mind. That is what the law requires, and we've been able to do that.
So you guys heard from the prosecutor there that they'll be able to they have proof, and they'll be able to prove that yes, he had the correct when he was arrested. So definitely his head was intact, his mind was intact when he committed the atrocity he committed. So as it is, the judge has adjourned the case till the 20th of May 2025, where the judge will be able to reach a final address and maybe come to a decision, whatever punishment is going to be met down to him. That won't be until the 20th of May. So guys, I just thought I'll bring this update to you guys. So far, that is all that has happened in the 3-day trial of the case of Salome Adaidu's death and the trial of Timileyin Ajayi. So we won't know what kind of punishment is going to be given to him until the 20th of May. And with that being said, guys, I just want to say we should be very, very careful out there. Nigeria is hot right now. I don't know the motive behind what led to Timileyin Ajayi to do what he did to Salome Adaidu. And like I said, relationship boyfriend-girlfriend is not a do or die affair. And if you are a boyfriend-girlfriend and the girl is beating you, as a man, walk away. And if you're in a relationship and the man is beating you as a woman, walk away. Marriage, relationships, whatever it is, it's not a do or die affair. As a woman, you can be a better person yourself. At times, we've seen some stronger women who are alone by themselves. We've seen them do things for themselves. And I'm going to continue to maintain that women are endangered species and women should be protected. I mean, if you're a man here, you're watching me, one day in your life, you're going to give birth to a daughter. Okay, you're going to give birth to a daughter. How would you feel seeing how women are being treated in Nigerian society today? So if you are a man watching me and you're one of the people who are like, oh, women should be this, women should be that, well, I pray you give birth to a daughter, and I don't wish any bad will come your way, but look at the things happening right now. Would you be happy for such to happen to your daughter? Anyway, guys, this is the end of this video. I just thought I'll quickly bring that quick wrap up there, that the trial only lasted 3 days and then it's been adjourned and will not be heard until the 20th of May. And by the May also, God keep us till May and much more. And I'll be back here to give you an update. And with that being said, thank you so much for watching this video till now. And if you've not yet subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Don't forget to like, drop a comment in the comment section, subscribe if you've not yet done so, turn on your post notification, share this video, and do not hesitate to join my membership. And I hope to catch up with you in my next video. All right, bye for now. Bye.
Ice in my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearrange